Time to be Maud Lester.
Dearest Mikola, you must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
It's more fight bosses. The story is within it. Really analyze it within it. It's not like Lies of P where the story was super cool. Undying. It's like you need to line the other one. It's gonna just keep watching. Huh?
That's your new
Oh, it's still around.
Hmm?
That one needs a cable app.
That's your new one? Do you want it? I just can't see the button. For a second.
Is mine and mine alone.
Because he used it for high school. Little baby. Are you sleeping?
Hmm?
You're sleeping.
It's getting tired.
You need to go to bed now.
Something better.
What to do? Go to sleep. You need to rest. You work tomorrow? Wow. No lo has contado todavía.
This is my PlayStation. Connected it right.
It's going to already pay it. Ay, precioso. Ay, la usaste.
Solo dos veces. Solo dos veces.
Sé que eso también. Fíjate que no, it's working now. Are you recording? Huh?
Christian.
You are a Christian.
With Christian.
Oh, he's there right now? And they see me? Oh,
Is mine and mine alone.
It's because this boss in particular, I have a sword that inflicts bleed fire damage, and that is the exact same thing he's invulnerable to. So when I use my OP moveset, it does barely any damage. So I might just switch my phone to the review. This build is like just. I have like the best build in the game, hypothetically, because the sword, when you use your like special attack on it, it does this like line of fire. But if you hit someone with that line of fire, you gain health.
Portals that connect our world to the other dimension are called
So,
gates.
As I'm sure most people already know, Elden Ring is riddled with hundreds of different patches and rules. You might like the right visual force to the right weapons. You can create all kinds of deadly combinations. You can use outright ridiculous damage outputs, and even in some cases, you can hyper-armor to just tank the entire game. But today, I want to discuss a visual that I think is incredibly underrated, and that actual war is none other than the ice speed patch. So let me show you just a and also show you the best ability to create around it. So like I said in the intro there, I wanted to make this video damage if not more from a hit with each projectile. Also added the fact that each projectile will be doing 25 points worth of ice damage. You can expect to break enemies' noises in around about 4 or 5 hits if you're in your first couple of new game classes, but even still will be breaking your enemy stances in 5 or 6 hits in the later new game classes as well. But if for whatever reason that isn't enough to tempt you to use this Azure War, it's also something you can pick up super early in your game, as all you need to do is take down the Knight Cavalry, which is roaming in this particular area of the Lake of Lernia, which you can and like I said to the viewer that pointed this build out to me, and he got me under the name of Ocelot. So Ocelot, take it over from here, my friends. Hello, everybody. I should have before I turn it back over to Jasmine, so
it's bigger. What though is this? The highest points in his intelligence. I'm not doing a mage build, bro. There's nothing wrong with the mage build. I actually wanted to send you this at the start of the Elden Ring. Look at TikTok. I'm gonna send it to you first. Check it, bro. Your TikTok. This is basically the different builds you can make in Elden Ring, but it's in the visual content, so you could see which one you probably would lean on. Which one you already thinking. You got the strength, straight guts, dexterity, straight samurai, arcane, straight bleed, blood loss damage, and blood weapons, faith, fire, holy damage, intelligence, which is a mage build. There's cool spells for mages, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't use it because I already did a mage build. I mean, the mage build is speaking me to you, bro. I know it's a petite mage person.
I personally like in the bigger.
No one. Uh,
Shadow of the Earth Tree will be relentless, but so are we. Today we're going to go over some of the best builds to get you ready for the new DLC. To that end, there are 3 aspects I'm going to keep in mind with every single one of them. First is versatility. We're going to go over builds with lots of options when it comes to combat. Second is damage. We're going to maximize the heck out of it so enemies live for as little as possible. And finally, fashion, because what's the point of being efficient if we don't look good? As will be announced very close to the launch date. Let's get begins we can achieve this way, either pure intelligence and kind of going more into the main route. And we're still going to use the Carrion Regal Scepter to unleash that Atula's Moonblade perfectly, so that both the sword as well as the Wave of Frost make the Moonblade with. There's also a 3rd variant with. There's also a 3rd variant with
just love the Pyromancer setup, so that we can also use the Fire Giant incantations. Giant's Flame, of course, being very strong, but there's also options with the Flame of the Fell God. There's other incantations you can use, of course. An alternative version would be the Dragon Cult incantation plus Gravel's and the Moblins. 33 stance damage with the setup, but it can go even higher to 40 plus. Flames can also stun enemies. This Crucible new ability we've seen in various shots. And in this case, I went ahead and got a Crucible Knife built Golden, which uses a few very interesting choices. Obviously, Siluria's Tree is one of them, a very strong option. The L2 on this deals some very good damage, covers a nice range, and oftentimes can also stun enemies altogether. But you also have an option for the Cordovis Greatsword as a side weapon or a way to deal some AoE. Plus, you can charge it up for longer to unleash even stronger damage potential. In terms of some of the other abilities, we use Aspect of the Crucible Horns and Tails, both options very strong, which we can then further buff up with either of the Crucible armor sets, be it the X or the Tree. In this case, 3.5% boost per each armor piece. But the Crucible Horns is very awesome, nice gap closer. It does require a bit of charge up, but in this case, 3.5% boost per each armor piece. But the Crucible Horns is very awesome, nice gap closer. It does require a bit of charge up, but it can definitely throw enemies up on their backs, which is more than enough to follow up with the L2 on the Cordovis Greatsword. Since we focus so much on these skills, talismans are going to further boost the weapon skill damage. So Shard of Alexander, Godfrey Icon as well, which by the way does work on the charge up of the Siluria skill. Also Sacred Scorpion Charm are some of the three best options you should always run with. The fourth one, it can be whatever you want. And because we're going with a Strength Faith hybrid, this is the point distribution. We're again going with over 50 points into Vigor, going like
But what?
points into Mind as well, like 20 plus, also about like 30 into Endurance. Strength
That's cool. Tyler also chose Mage. Carlos chose Samurai and did not stop talking in an Asian accent. And was like, nigga, when you say my name, you say Carlos-san. I'm like, alright, like, get the fuck.
it's also important to leave about at least 15.
They were getting into it. It's just that they didn't have time to really finish. Tyler, I really wanted them to get into it, but like, bro's just been gone. So I'm like, I just wanted to get to actually like play Elden Ring. Play Elden Ring and be calm.
Plus, and also about
I
48
won Game of the Year. I bet sucking your dick for it. So I'm happy that I won.
faith so that we can scale up some of the custom covered is the dexterity build. And this one lets you use pretty much all of the best dexterity weapons in the game. And it even has a ranged variant via the called Grand Sex. So I like this one because right from the very beginning it's extremely OP. You get to use the Bloodhound Fan, which is an S tier through and through from start. Blades. I'm also using Lords of Blood Exaltation, also Shard of Alexander in the next video. In the next build,
I'm doing the
I
Crucible build.
very cool skill like ability we've seen in various shots. And in this case, I went ahead and got a Crucible Knife build going, which uses a few very interesting choices. Obviously, Siluria's Tree is one of them, a very strong option. The L2 on this deals some very good damage.
Don't cry because it wasn't right. Cry because it didn't happen.
I'll break down. Break down, down.
I wish I was streaming right now. I can do it definitely. I just gotta figure out how to stream PlayStation. So, actually, no, I'm redoing my build. No, no, I'm saying something crazy. Tell me which one I should rock. It looks better. Down. Alright, which one looks better, bro? You can see the picture, bro. Alright, bro, which one? Huh? Alright.
damage, covers a nice range, and oftentimes can also stun enemies altogether. But you also have an option for the Cordova's greatsword as a side weapon or a way to deal some AoE. Plus, you can charge it up for longer to unleash even stronger damage potential. In terms of some of the other abilities, we use aspect of the Crucible horns and tails, both options very strong, which we can then further buff up with either of the Crucible armor sets, be it the X or the tree. In this case, 3.5% boost for each armor piece. But the Crucible horns is very awesome, a nice gap closer. It does require a bit of charge up, but it can definitely throw enemies up on their backs, which is more than enough to follow up with the Elden on Cordova's great sword. Since we focused so much on these skills, Alice knows I'm going to further boost the weapon skill damage. So Sharp Alexander.
Doing like 1,000 each. Wow.
Wow.
That was actually good. I should build the power on. going to survive this. I need to summon. I need to summon. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is a good mission. This is the building. I'm basically thinking tomorrow I could. I'm doing some crazy damage. I'm gonna log off over and gonna. It's a cool moment. I think it's going to end.